Latto, big Latto, big mama. What's up, girl? I know I'm a little late to the party, but we're gonna do your review. Big mama, Miss Latto. We're gonna go ahead and give this here project an 8.5 out of 10, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so boom. For comparisons, we're going to go ahead and compare you to Trina the Baddest. More specifically, her songs "Pull Over," woo woo, pull over that too fat, and look back at it. Like, I ain't do that right. Let me do that again. Let me do that again. Hold on, 1 second. I think I did it. Did I do it right? I did it right that time. Look back at it. Okay, so boom, favorite tracks. Business and Personal. The intro, absolutely love the flow, the bars. Number 2, Chrome Heart Diaper Bag. Sonically speaking, absolutely impeccable. Love that. Number Trace, Hostage. I love the flow and the cadence on that one. Number 4 on that, you was popping your shit on that. Number 5, Falling. I love that. Number 6, Daddy's Girl interlude. That was very extremely vulnerable. I like that a lot. Okay, so for the positive feedback, the production on this project was A1. It sounded real good. You spent some money on production. It didn't sound like you recorded this in somebody's basement. And you probably did. You probably recorded in your basement. You probably recorded in your baby daddy basement. But your basement ain't nothing compared to ours. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you can record in your basement. That's okay. You spent some money. It sounds like you spent some money on your sound. Absolutely love that. I love how this project is for, like, the go-getters and the lover girls. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a go-getter. And I'm a lover girl. So, yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Cover art, 10 out of 10. So cute and so on brand. Like, girl, you really put some thought into this because you're a mother now. You had a baby on the way in this project. Your baby's here. Congratulations, by the way. Your baby's here. You had a baby on the way, and you holding a baby cheetah, and we know how you love your cheetah print. Or what is that? A leopard? Girl, I don't know. I'm a Leo. I don't know. If it ain't a lion, I don't know. I don't know nothing about it. Your leopard, we know how you love your leopard print, girl. This is really cute. I absolutely love the project. I mean, the cover art. The project was sonically decent. It was nicely structured. I love how it was a full project. You know, it had 18 tracks and they were full tracks. They weren't a minute and 30 seconds. Like, you had full 3 and 4 minute tracks. You know what I'm saying? That's very important when it comes to music and artistry because it gives you more time to allow the audience to just kind of get to know you. You know what I'm saying? When you have these short tracks and your songs is over like that, it's like we feel like we missing out. We feel like we missing something, like, and we don't really get to know you and just kind of delve deep into who you are, not even just as an artist but as a person. So for you to have 18 tracks and full tracks, yeah, I like that a lot. Love that, actually. This is a W pregnancy announcement. I love how it was an album rollout as well as a baby reveal. That was cute. That was cute. That was very grandiose. You know what I'm saying? That was very big mama of you. Absolutely love that. You know what? I actually love hearing you talk about how you want to be in your man's skin. I love hearing you talk about how you want to be in your man's skin. It's okay for you to make projects about your significant other. Everybody did it. K. Michelle did it. You know what I'm saying? Robin Thicke did it. Like, all these artists make songs, albums, like, you know what I'm saying? Folks be dedicating books to their significant others. Folks be, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times your significant other is your muse. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he is your muse when it comes to your music, your art, your craft, I don't see anything wrong with that. But that's going to bleed over into my constructive criticism, which we about to get into. Okay, so for the constructive criticism, it was just it was overly sexual. It was provocative. It was vulgar. Like, you were constantly talking about your genitalia and your sex game. Like, you were moaning on some of these tracks. Like, it leaves absolutely nothing to the imagination, which honestly, the only person that should be imagining you is your man. And he don't have to imagine you. You know what I'm saying? He gets to experience you. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to do all that. Like, some of the songs that was on this project weren't even about sex, and you found a way to make it about sex, or you found a way to incorporate your sex game in there. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Overly. Like you were talking freak nasty and then followed it up with Daddy's Girl. Like, you know what I'm saying? You dedicated a song to your father on this project where you're constantly talking about your female genitalia. You know? I didn't like that. I didn't love that. I didn't love it. For this to have been announced as your retirement album, I feel like it was a bit underwhelming. Like if you're gonna go out, girl, go out with a bang. Go out with a bang. Go out with a bang. Which honestly, I don't feel like you need to retire. I just feel like you need a good rebrand. Honestly, you and Megan Thee Stallion, y'all just need a good rebrand. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't need to retire. Okay, so I feel like this project it lacks depth, it lacks substance. Like who are you outside of your money and your body? You know what I'm saying? What is you are beautiful, you are talented, you are creative, you are loyal AF. You know what I'm saying? Like you there's a lot more that you could talk about as it pertains to yourself other than your body, your sex game. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about your man? Talk about your man, girl. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's the cater to you? You know what I'm saying? Why is it just fucking on you? Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't have to be that. So like, with if your man is your muse, ask him, what do you value about me? What do you like? What do you appreciate about me outside of my body? And rap about that. And if he can't give you nothing that he like about you outside of your body, then it's lust. That's all it is. It's lust. Like this is a very lustful project. Okay, so ad libs. I didn't like a lot of the ad libs, not because they were bad ad libs. I just feel like they didn't mesh well because, again, this was kind of a lover girl project. You know what I'm saying? This was kind of a lover girl project, and then you talking about love, you talking about sex, and then your ad libs is like like that's like that. It didn't go. Final critique. I just feel like this project it's not marketable, and I feel like that's why it didn't do as well or it wasn't as big of a project as it could have been. It's because it was just so overly sexual. Like you can't market this to children. You know, you can't market this to a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? You can't market this to corporate America. You can't market this to like families because it's so incredibly ridiculously vulgar. So I feel like that's one of the reasons why it didn't go the way that you may have wanted it to go. I'm not sure who's advising you. And if it's your man that's advising you, like, I feel like you're being pushed to be a sex symbol, which you are you're girl, gorgeous, attractive, you're fine, you're beautiful, you're pretty, you're sexy, but you can do that and not be like just demeaning with it, right? Because when you think about artists like think about Eve and Cash Doll. These two ladies, they were strippers. They were exotic dancers before they stepped into the music scene, but you would have never knew that because of the way that they carry themselves, right? You, however, on the other hand, you ain't never stripped a day in your life other than, you know what I'm saying, for your man, I'm sure. But the way that you carry yourself, you would think that that was your occupation. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, we just want better for you, mama. You have a daughter now. You know, you gotta set that example. You want her to be able to look back on you and your legacy and be proud and be able to not only be proud but to imitate it, to emulate it. Would you want your daughter to emulate the way that you have been behaving over the years as it pertains to your career? That's some stuff you got to think about now. Like, now I don't agree with the bullying. I don't agree with the trolling. I don't agree with the name calling. Like, you're just a girl. At the end of the day, you're just a girl. You are a young lady that you grew up in the industry, you know, so you don't have as much real life experience as a lot of us do. So, you know, I feel like they could give you a lot more grace for whatever it is that you're experiencing. I'm not going to speak on your relationship. I don't know. I don't know, girl. I don't know, girl. I done been my man before too. So I'm a lover girl myself. You know, I just wish. Well, I just would like for you to tap more into who you are as a person and not who you are as a vessel. You know what I'm saying? Tap more into this, more into your assets and less about your assets. You get what I'm saying? But um, again, congratulations on your little bundle of joy. You have a little girl now. You're a mommy now. I know that's different. That's different. Congratulations. Your postpartum. Don't let the hate get to you. Girl, they've been doing this to you your whole career, sir. So at this point, you ought to be used to it. But it doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it hurt any less. Doesn't make it any less uncomfortable. But I will say you don't deserve it. But I also will say that you can do better. So, love you. Congratulations. Good job. 8.5 out of 10. Please do not retire, girl. We need you. Just rebrand. And if you need help with that, call me. My name is Julia Marie. I am a certified image consultant. I can whip you right on up in shape, big mama. Good job. Bye.